Corporate megastores are spending millions lobbying DC politicians on one-sided policies that send small businesses tumbling. They want to enact harmful credit card mandates that take resources away from your local credit union and community bank, leaving Main Street businesses with less access to credit, making it harder for your family to pay for everyday goods like gas and groceries. Tell Congress to guard your card and oppose the Durbin-Marshall credit card mandates.
Paid for by Electronic Payments Coalition.
Always follow the money.
That's what I always say. You always follow the money.
Yeah.
This is Follow the Money with Mitch Moss and Pauly Howard on VSiN.
Welcome in. We're live in downtown Vegas, Circa Resort and Casino. Mitch Moss, Pauly Howard here on a Thursday. Matt Youmans has been with us for the last half an hour. He's going to be with us for the next half an hour at least as we continue to navigate through the last dance of the drive-through. He has done an impeccable job since the pandemic with the fast food power rankings. He is the foremost authority in the entire country at doing this. 45, years of experience you'd call it?
Yeah, I started when I was 2, so about 50 years of experience.
All right. He also loves betting the NFL preseason, and we have games coming up tonight. I will point out one thing in the preseason, Matt, quickly.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking to do like moneyline parlays on these games tonight or teasers, shopping around earlier today, the moneyline parlays, you would save at least 20 cents when I was shopping around compared to trying to tease these games down to a half a point.
Oh, that's valuable information. Yeah, play the moneyline parlays in that case. Hey, I love to bet the NFL preseason. I bet some of these games early. Didn't get to the best number in all of them, but anybody who's not betting I know some people don't have the time, right? You don't have the time to put in the research. And I understand that. Not everybody has the time we do to study this stuff all the time. But if you do, NFL preseason can be one of the best times of the year to bet. Chuck Edel, the Iceman, the reigning champ in the Circa Friday Football Invitational, which is coming back for the 4th year. Chuck is one of the biggest NFL preseason bettors I know. He loves it. I was talking with him about it 2 weeks ago. Hey,
he's on the show tomorrow.
Yep. There's plenty of sharp bettors who are in action in August in the NFL. And for those who say only degenerates and idiots bet the NFL preseason, only idiots would say something like that.
Well said. Okay. So the power rankings are going to be up for your top 50 fast food spots at vsin.com very soon. Now we go backwards again, working our way up from 30 down to 21. You mentioned Jollibee in the previous segment. Then it goes Qdoba. White Castle's 28. White Castle's been very popular amongst others. Chris the Bear Felica has it, top 5?
How about the Bear?
Wow.
This guy, Fox Sports analyst, loves fast food. Paul Howard is just... It boggles his mind that the Bear loves White Castle so much. And I mentioned Barry the Cake, who's the chef at Barry's Downtown Prime. He loves White Castle. He's got Freddy's number 1, In-N-Out number 2, and White Castle number 3 when I ask him to rank fast food franchises. So the Bear and Barry both love White Castle, which... a lot of people hate White Castle. The smell is revolting to a lot of people who walk in that place.
Yeah.
If you walk in the one down here on Fremont Street, you better take a security guard with you. Let's look at the Bears' top 10.
Yeah.
Here's the Bears' top 10 list. Number 10, Wendy's. 9, KFC. 8, Arby's. 7, Qdoba. 6, Five Guys. 5, Jersey Mike's. 4, Taco Bell. 3, White Castle. 2, Chick-fil-A. And number 1, Portillo's. The Bear absolutely raves about Portillo's. He was down in L.A. last year, and I think he drove an hour across town just to eat at Portillo's.
Wow.
Good job.
He's got Five Guys number 6.
Yeah.
If we can go back to year 21 through 30 here.
He's got 25. What's this?
Yeah.
Is it price? Why is Five Guys 25?
All right, so Five Guys, to me, the burgers are really good. But, hey, there's a lot of burger joints that are really good. We were talking about the Del Mar racetrack. It's got a burger place up on the 3rd floor called Tanner's.
Oh, phenomenal.
Great hamburgers, right? But not many people even know. They go to the track, you don't even know what's up there on the 3rd floor, and it's not widely available. I've heard people say, Tanner's is my favorite burger I've ever had. Well, there's a lot of different opinions about who's got a great burger. It's a very close call when you're talking about burger joints. The thing about Five Guys, I don't really like much of anything else on the menu. And to me, the French fries, the fries are overrated. And the price of Five Guys, so this goes into the intangibles category as well. Just to illustrate the inflated costs in the fast food arena right now, I went to Five Guys last week, got a burger, fries, and a drink, and it came out to $19.70. You shouldn't be paying $20 for that.
Agreed.
We used to pay $8 for that, $10 tops, right?
Yeah.
1970 of Five Guys, a little bit too overpriced.
Okay. El Pollo Loco at 23.
I have to. Huge mistake by me. I got to go to that spot more.
It's a good menu. It's good chicken.
Do you guys ever go to the Habit Burger, number 24?
Never been.
No.
Okay, I've got, what do we got? Bojangles is new in Vegas. Have you guys been there yet?
Nope.
No.
It's number 27. Got the Bo cup right here.
There you go.
It's Bo time.
Damn right.
Stormy Bonantoni loves Bojangles. But I will say that since they've come to Vegas, I've been there, like I said, about 5 times. A little disappointed. I expected more. The last time I had it was years ago in Charlotte when I was at the NFL meetings and people raved about it. I went there and said, it's pretty good. Now it's in Vegas, and like, yeah, it's overrated. Fat Burger, Five Guys, the Habit Burger right there in the middle, around 25. The Habit Burger had an awesome steak sandwich. And for some reason, a tenderloin steak sandwich that I would wake up in the morning sometimes and think about it right away. I would have to go to drive to Habit Burger and get that steak. It was so good, right? A lot of times you wake up in the morning and you think of a girl or whatever. I would wake up and I open my eyes. First thing I think about was a Habit Burger steak sandwich. And they discontinued it last year.
Oh, that's an outrage.
Huge mistake.
Gigantic
Huge
demerit
mistake.
right there,
Anyway,
yeah.
El Pollo Loco, number 23. Long John Silver's, a lot of people are going to be outraged by this.
Come on, you got to explain
John's
yourself
number 22
here.
And Firehouse Subs number 20. Okay.
Hold on. So Cole was just here from Mama's Pizza, and he goes, I got to tell you, I love Long John.
Oh, no.
I can't believe it.
No.
You got to explain yourself here. How is Long John's 22?
All right, the chicken planks at Long John Silver's are incredible.
What?
I go there at least once a week. I'll drive all the way across town to get there. In fact, they know me so well at the restaurant. I walked in a couple weeks ago, and the guy's behind the counter, he's like, sorry, dude, we're out of chicken today. I drove all the way across town, and you don't have the chicken today? That's a bad beat.
It's a bad beat.
Yeah, isn't that? I went to Capriati's next door.
Oh, no.
The chicken planks, if you drench the chicken planks in the hush puppies and tartar sauce, it's incredible. Plus, you can get the KFC coleslaw, and that combination's unbeatable. If you're doubting the Long John should be ranked number 22, I bet you haven't been there to have the chicken in a long time.
It's been a long time. Yeah, since I've been there.
Remember Long John's had the classic fish house style restaurants?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. We had like the dock out front and everything. They had
That's
one
right.
over on Maryland Parkway and Flamingo. There was one out in Barstow, California. Now most Long John Silvers are combined with KFC.
The KFC.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, one near and dear to your heart. Number 20, Steak and Shake. You did it 38 days in a row. You had Steak and Shake. Why 20?
Well, it slipped. Steak and Shake used to be number 1 with me. Yeah. Well, it slipped
It's a big drop.
Yeah, the quality's not. If you go to the one over here at Fremont, you'll be really disappointed in the quality. And it's just Steak and Shake's not what it used to be. Even my friends in the Midwest who used to love it say it's slipped. You know, it has. When I covered the Chicago Bulls, and that's why this is called the last dance to drive-through, by the way. 2020, Mitch, Paul, when we did the fast food rankings for the first time, remember the Last Dance documentary was big on ESPN. And that's the theme here, the last dance at the drive-through. But when I covered the Bulls in the late 90s, that's when I went to Steak and Shake 38 days in a row. The only reason the streak stopped is I had to leave town for a road trip, and that's why the streak stopped. But I love the steak burgers, chocolate shakes. Fries could be a little bit better, but it used to be number 1. But again, times changed. Now it's number 20.
I've had a tumultuous relationship with Burger King. And I'm out right now.
You love the fish sandwich.
I've had a bad run here on Burger King. I cannot catch a break.
What's happening?
At Burger King?
Poor service, poor food quality?
Yes, all of the above.
When I said that rough. 2 years ago, you scoffed at
I
that.
I know. It's I'm with you now. And frankly, I'm shocked you have him at 19. And maybe you have to rethink that too.
Haven't been there in years.
Mitch, Whataburger, 18?
One experience, so I don't want to ding it too much, but I gave it maybe a C-.
Tough.
So I have to go back, give it another chance. I don't want to be so negative after one chance. That's I think completely unfair.
Fair.
I'm with. Look, I really like Jersey Mike's as well. That's number 17 on your list. And here's the thing, by the way, we're going to get feedback from the East Coast. Oh, you guys don't know sandwiches. This is a national chain, right? There are probably a zillion local mom and pop spots that are incredible. That would make any list. But like part of the criteria here has to be availability, like you talked
Exactly.
about.
It's got to be a national fast food franchise chain. Hey, look, when you go to the East Coast, Dunkin' Donuts is on every corner, so don't tell me they know everything about food.
Yeah, right. And by the way, so years ago, In-N-Out used to be a lot higher on your list. Now 14?
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. Can we pull up Paul Stone's list? Paul Stone loves Whataburger, so you guys You guys don't like Whataburger that much. It's on the Strip now, by the way.
I know.
It's on the Las Vegas Strip. I've been over there a few times.
Number 2.
How about Paul Stone's top 10? Number 1, Raising Cane's.
Oh.
Obviously, he's not been to Huey Magoo's.
You right.
Number 2, Whataburger. 3, Rudy's Barbecue, which I did have at a BYU Texas football game. A couple of years ago. Rudy's Barbecue is legit. The problem is outside of Texas, I'm not sure if you can find it many places.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A, Jersey Mike's, Freddy's Steakburgers, Wendy's, McDonald's, Dairy Queen, and Sonic. That Paul Stone's top 10, but he's got Whataburger too. That's big in
very
Texas.
high. Yeah, very high. Message here from my buddy Scott. He put on the Dexter Moss Memorial Race last year in Indiana.
Oh, yeah.
Great dude. Greatest segment in radio history. I am sick. This is the last one. I haven't even checked Twitter. I don't even want to. What are people saying? Have you looked at it?
No.
They're probably shedding tears from coast to coast, man.
Bill 80 is. I know that. I know. It's emotional for all of us. And maybe he can reconsider. You know, how many times did Kiss say this is the last time we're going to tour?
I heard somebody say, I'm not a retired boxer who's going to come back next year. Someone said on Twitter, it's just like the McRib. You know, the McRib came back and this will too. I guarantee this will not be back next year.
Guarantee it.
It's not coming back next year. No.
Oh, boy.
This is from Michael. Popeyes blows away Chick-fil-A, in my opinion.
0, no way.
The chickens, yes, it does. The chicken sandwich. That's a strong word.
It's a better
chicken
way
sandwich.
Too much breading on that Popeyes chicken sandwich.
It's a better chicken
It's
sandwich.
a better chicken sandwich.
Way too much breading on the Popeyes chicken sandwich. It's not better.
Well,
Give it another look, man.
You know what? I think there's some controversy here, like in the top 15. We got to continue with that, explain number 11 to people who have never tried it, get into the top 10, and more of Matt's best bets NFL preseason coming up.
DC politicians want to enact harmful credit card mandates that could take away your cash back and rewards points. Perks that stretch your budget and make life a little easier. Losing these benefits means less money for your family's everyday essentials like gas and groceries. The perks you rely on could disappear, leaving you with higher costs and fewer options. Tell Congress to guard your card and oppose the Durbin-Marshall credit card mandates.
Paid for by Electronic Payments Coalition.
This is Follow the Money on VSiN.
We'll dive into the top 15 here. Last dance of the drive-thru, Matt Youmans. Incredible work here on his annual fast food power rankings. Before we do that, game tomorrow night, by the way, Matt, NFL preseason, Browns at the Panthers, another one that is ballooned up and away. Panthers laying 6.5 in the game. Shedeur Sanders going to start for the Browns. Did you get involved in this game before the big move?
Well, I didn't get the best number here, but I got the Panthers -3, so I feel okay about that. Hey, look, the Browns quarterback situation looks like a complete circus at this point. If Shedeur Sanders is going to start, all the reports out of camp have been he's been pretty bad. And behind him, I think you got Dylan Gabriel and Kenny Pickett with hamstring injuries right now.
So it's Huntley. They just signed.
Yeah, Joe Flacco probably not going to play, so it's going to be Snoop Huntley and Shedeur Sanders. If you're looking for a favorite to moneyline parlay, like you said, if you're late to the party, I can't see the Panthers losing this game. Can you?
No, I like first quarter too, half.
And like you said, I hate to say I laid 3, go ahead and lay 6. I don't want to do that necessarily because you got to get ahead of these moves, or you got to not be too late to the party. I just think that what you have here is a situation with the Panthers. They're going to play Bryce Young, and they're going to play – I think they're going to play to win. They took the preseason somewhat seriously last year, and I think they'll take this game seriously. If you're Kevin Stefanski, aside from giving Shedeur Sanders a look in the first half, does this game really mean anything at all to you? Probably not.
Probably not. How can it really, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you bet that game?
I have not bet that game. The one I'm focused on tonight, Raiders Seahawks under 37.5. That's one bet that I have so far. Taco John 16. We need more across the country. Need those in Las Vegas because I would agree with you. I'd put that ahead of Taco Bell, but they're just not. They're not out here. They're not in very many spots. You have A&W 15. Paul loves A&W.
Yes, it's blown away. But again, you can't find them.
Well,
they're so hard to find. It's a half an hour drive to get there. But between the burger, the onion rings, the root beer.
That's from yesterday.
This is yesterday, Youmans. Great job. You got the hot dog as well.
I was out there last night, Boulder City, hit the A&W, and I know you like the root beer in a mug, right?
Damn right.
All right, well, he said if you have the root beer in a mug, you can't take a cup to go. So I said, well, skip the mug. Give me the cup because you got to take a root beer to go, right? But anyway, I got the chili cheese dog, Papa Burger, and I got your stuffed bear, Rudy the Bear. Yeah. And I also got you a T-shirt.
Thanks, buddy.
And by the way, what's the Papa Burger? That thing looks gigantic.
Papa Burger. This is the
Papa Burger is like A&W's answer to the Big Mac and the Whopper.
The Whopper.
And you got Paul Howard.
Thanks, man.
Oh, look at that.
That a sharp shirt or
thanks,
what?
yeah.
All-American food on it. Yeah, there you go.
Let me give you a little-known fact about A&W. Ready for this? And I know Paul didn't even know this, and he loves it. This is an old-school franchise. It's the definition of it. Oldest restaurant chain in America, founded in 1923 by Roy Allen and Frank Wright. That's where the A&W comes from. Allen and Wright, 1920. It's over 100 years old.
Wow. I never would have guessed that. Right.
Great info. Okay.
Paul, did you go to A&W as a kid in Minnesota?
All the time.
Yeah?
All the time. You had to get the root beer float.
It's kind of like in the Midwest, A&W and Dairy Queen were big when we were kids. DQ was big, yeah.
Right, absolutely. Very polarizing. And I know the overrated tweets will come in. How about In-N-Out, 14?
Well, I don't know how you could call In-N-Out overrated at 14 because I had I think 2 years ago I had In-N-Out at number 6 or 7. And at 14, it has slipped a little. I don't go there as often as I used to, but I still like it. Look, the competition is fierce in the top 15 here.
Yeah.
So you can slip from 6 to 15 if if I see some cracks in the armor. Here's the Mitch Moss is a big fan. Never had a bad experience. That's a quote from Mitch Moss on this. And I used to go to In-N-Out probably 4 or 5 times a week. I probably go there now maybe once a week, not as often. But how about this quote from Chris the Bear Felica? Quote, In-N-Out, I'm out.
Whoa.
I can't stand the sauce, and the fries are garbage. Thin, cold, and soggy, which is also no way to go through life.
Okay, so he's right about the fries.
Here's the deal. When I go to In-N-Out, I order the fries well done. So they come out crispy, and they're much better when they're crispy.
But I will say this. I get I like the cheesy fries. And tip here, I also like spicy food. Order them with the chilies. And they'll put like the chilies or the peppers on top of them. Totally different dimension. Love that. And I don't get the sauce. I don't like animal style. So I get the burgers, ketchup, and mustard.
Interesting. Okay. Very good. Raising Cane's number 13. Love it. They're in my top 10. Get the extra toast instead of the coleslaw. Like their fries as well. And you're right. It's a fierce competition here.
That's Paul Stone's number 1. Raising Cane's.
But Freddy's falls 4 spots from 8 to 12.
Yeah, I'm going to say the food quality and the service of Freddy's has slipped just a little bit. And my many visits there in the past year fall to 4 to 12. Again, that's a lot. Freddy's was in my top 10 6 years in a row. Love the steak burgers. Frozen custard, including the turtle sundae, are great. Mm-hmm. But the chicken sandwich, really, when you go through the menu, the chicken sandwich and the fries are not that good. Below average. Oh. Need an upgrade. And competition's tough here. You got franchises like Huey Magoo's who are stepping it up, and you have to as well.
Well, you stepped it up. Up 11 spots from last year. A rising star. Huey Magoo's. Tough to find. There's one down the road here from Circa. Number 11.
Now, Huey Magoo's actually popular in other areas of the country, but I'm very thankful that we have one next door at the Fremont Food Court. Mitch, you go there a lot, right?
I've been there, no joke, I've been there probably 5 times in the last couple of months.
I'm going to ask you this. Is there any one aspect to Huey Magoo's that is worse than Raising Cane's?
Oh, I would... I
don't think so.
I would say no, not that I've had.
Right. I think the Cane's toast is better.
Yeah, maybe by a fraction. It's very close.
I think the fries at Huey Magoo's are better.
That's kind of a toss-up. The fries are much better at Huey's, And really, if you grade it out in every category, Huey's ranks higher in every category. So anybody who says Raising Cane's is better than Huey Magoo's, I don't think has been to Huey Magoo's.
Probably
I don't know
correct.
how you could go to both and say that Cane's is better.
Put it this way. I've recently, and they're in my top 10, Huey Magoo's.
Yeah.
I think it's comparable to Chick-fil-A. I really do.
Yeah.
And I've been super strong on Chick-fil-A. I mean, you had Chick-fil-A number 1 in your power rankings a handful of years ago. We agreed with it at the time. It's come back to the pack a little bit for
stagnant,
me.
right? Because when you're solely a chicken place, you can't add anything to your menu to really make it much better. You can't get better.
Sure.
If you're not getting better, you're getting worse.
I would, try it if you never had it before. You got to give it a shot. So you still have Dairy Queen in the top 10.
I love DQ. And part of it is the cost effectiveness. Again, DQ was close to my home growing up, and I used to go there a lot. Love the hamburgers, dogs, chili dogs, the peanut butter parfait, the blizzards, right? People love that stuff, those options.
Yeah.
And that counts for a lot in the power ratings. I will say that here's why to me DQ gets it, and some other places don't. It's a family-friendly franchise. They got a $7 meal deal. You get a hamburger, or you can sub in a chili dog or chicken fingers, fries, a drink, and a sundae, all for $7.
Wow!
Holy smokes!
Compare that to what we're talking about with Five Guys, when you just get a burger, fries, and a drink for $19, $20, right?
Good call, man.
Good knowledge.
Good call, my friend.
If you've got kids, you have to take your kids to DQ, right?
Yeah.
The $7 meal deal.
Yeah, you're never going to get married. Good for you. You've had a heated, torrid love affair with Zippy's. Tell me, we finally got a couple here. Why Zippy's at 7? Why is Zippy's so strong?
Zippy's, first time I went there was near the Maui airport. Mitch, have you been to that location when you go to Maui?
I've never been to Zippy's.
Oh, you haven't?
No, not once.
I thought you went there on your last trip. All right. Hawaiian barbecue. If you look at the menu at a place like Denny's or Waffle House, even throw a couple other places out there that have the most extensive menus you're going to find at a diner or anywhere else. Zippy's has that. And everything you get, you're going to like. I love the fried chicken at Zippy's. I told you how good the fried chicken is at Jollibee. It's a little bit better at Zippy's. Also, you got the chili, the fish, Portuguese sausage, spaghetti, teriyaki beef. I mean, you could go to Zippy's every day of the week, get something different, and love it.
Okay.
We got multiple locations. By the way, multiple locations down in Vegas, so it's not just in Hawaii. So, Paul, there's no excuse for you not to get out to Zippy's.
Okay.
You gotta
That's a pretty good selling point right there, Paul. You and I have to get off our asses and go over there.
Yep. Good pep talk. Absolutely. You got to explain yourself with Arby's at 6. This is polarizing as well. And I know the guys from Mama's Pizza, they got a beef with you here.
What's the best item at the Arby's menu?
Come on now, 6.
I would go with the double roast beef or the chicken cordon bleu sandwich.
I used to love that bad boy.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Is it a deep menu?
Yeah, it's great variety on the Arby's menu. In fact, Big Randy McKay, some say the sharpest gambler to ever swagger out of North Dakota.
Sure.
He ranks Arby's number 3.
Wow.
I haven't been in so long. I have to go back at some point. Oh. So you're saying deep menu, like a lot of the stuff is good on there? How are the fries?
Arby's, the curly fries are outstanding.
They are good. I've had those.
Everybody who ranks fries ranks Arby's curly fries near the top. Yeah, there's no question.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's a quick hour. You got to. So, can you hang out for another segment?
Of course.
Thanks,
yeah,
bud.
we got to close up shop here with the top 5. We'll get into our top 10 as well. And if Matt has a best bet yet on the board for tonight, this weekend, preseason action of the National Football League.
This is Follow the Money on VSiN.
All right, news today in the National Football League came out minutes ago. Chargers star offensive tackle Rashawn Slater carted off during practice. He's out for the year. It's a torn patella tendon, and that absolutely stinks for the Chargers.
Oh,
he was going to be a bookend there with Joe Alt.
I mean, you could argue you've got the best young offensive tackles in the league right there in Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt. I was really high on the Chargers a year ago to go over their win total. A lot of that had to do with the soft schedule. I have not bet the Chargers over their win total this year because the schedule's more difficult. And that division is tough, top to bottom. The Raiders are going to be better. I know we're joking about the Raiders being bad for them. They're going to be better. There's no question about it. And Chargers just, man, they're a snake-bit franchise, aren't they?
Big time.
And Mitch, we were talking about this during the break. Every year in the preseason, there's like 5 or 6 star players that go down with injuries, and that's the first one.
Yeah, you hate to see it. You want to avoid it, but it's inevitable. It's going to happen, and the news sucks. I didn't know that you're high in the Broncos. I think you probably clearly had them ahead of the Chargers this year, yeah?
I do. I got the Broncos winning that division.
Yeah.
In fact, I want to talk about that with you on the show tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Matt's in tomorrow. Pauly is on vacation as we continue here with Matt Youmans' last dance at the drive-thru. Stadium swim, about 200 yards this way.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, hey, that's a great place to be.
Come on down, buddy.
So we're into your top 5, and I don't disagree at all. They have to be on the list somewhere. And people will come back and say, knock it off, guys. They can't be that high. It's not 1984. It's McDonald's.
Well, there's a reason every time you drive by a McDonald's, the drive-through lane has a traffic jam. It's popular. Of course, there's some people out there that hate it. There's a lot of people who love it. Now, you could say, well, that's because there's one on every block. That's why you go so often. But, hey, if it wasn't popular, there would not be one on every block. Where did I stop on my way in here today? McDonald's. Got a triple cheeseburger, right? It was right down the street from my house.
Yeah.
But if you take the McRib out of the McDonald's lineup, it would fall probably out of my top 10.
Oh, is that right?
I love the Big Mac. It's a first ballot Hall of Fame sandwich right there with the McRib. But if McDonald's does eliminate the McRib, it's going to take a steep fall in my rankings. Now, Mitch, you're quoted in my column saying the Mickey D's fries are completely unmatched. And you also recommend something with the quarter pounder. Hey, you've got a big 3 at McDonald's, better than any NBA team has got, with the Big Mac, the McRib, and the quarter pounder.
Sure. And like that, to me, they still have to be in my top 10 because their fries are so elite, right? I can go to McDonald's right after the show and order a large thing of fries and just eat that, and I'd be super happy. But yeah, the tip is here, and since like high school, order something like the quarter pounder with a tomato, because they have to make it fresh every single time.
Right.
And it will come out piping hot, and it's going to be a game changer. Even if it doesn't have to be a tomato. If you don't like tomatoes, that's fine. Order it with something that doesn't come on the quarter pounder. They have to make it right there, and it's going to come out. You're guaranteed to get it fresh and hot.
I have to ding them a little bit. The shenanigans with the ice cream machines.
Oh, always.
And the nonsense at the drive-thru where it's, hey, pull up. There's no one behind me. Can you pull up?
You don't have to pull up.
Yeah,
though.
no, I refuse to pull up.
Yeah.
And my go-to has become the McDouble. I'm a big fan of that as well. So that's
try the McTriple.
Could do that too. That's excellent. Get bacon on it as well, but also polarizing, but strong. But you can knock them as well if you want. Shake Shack has got an unbelievable burger. I think that's the best burger going. And the last time the 3 of us went, I got a lot of stuff on the menu. It's not that deep. But everything that's on that menu, I think, is a home run. And I think that is one tasty burger at Shake Shack.
Oh, the burger's outstanding. The 3 of us met there, last year or sometime within the last couple of years. And, Paul, I've never seen you eat like that except at Portillo's.
Yeah.
Right. You were chowing down.
My God, you had a whole plate full.
I got to make sure
the tray
the
that
fries,
comes out,
Yeah, I wanted to try everything, and it exceeded my expectations.
I love Shake Shack. The first time I went there was in Brooklyn at the NBA draft 12 years ago. I walked in, I had the burger. I was blown away at how great it was. I can't rank it number 1 because aside from the burger, I really don't love anything on the menu. But the burgers are great. It's good enough to put this in the top 5. The rest of the menu is good enough. The rest of the menu just does not do a lot for me.
Okay, they're third ahead of Chick-fil-A, number 4. They were number 1 in the original rankings back in 2020 during the pandemic. By the way, if we can put that up maybe here to give a shot of what it looked like when, Matt, you did this for the first time ever. Yeah, you still had Portillo's number 2 all the way back then. And Zippy's was as high as number 5, and Pauly and I were like, what the hell is Zippy's?
Yeah.
You got to go to Zippy's. 5 years later, you guys still have not been there.
Yeah.
Culver's was 18.
Wow.
Now, again, I mentioned this. When I moved from Chicago to Vegas, you couldn't find a Culver's out here. There's one up in St. George, Utah, but the one in Bullhead City, Arizona was not built until 2019. So Culver's kind of faded away. Well, it's back, and it's headed to Vegas. By the way, if you read the column I've got up at vsin.com, there's the Culver's in Bullhead City. I was down there last Saturday. The owner of the Bullhead City franchise told me it's coming to Nevada, and it's going to come within 2 years. So
okay, beautiful.
Got that to look forward to, which is nice.
Total game changer. So there you go. That's number one. Portillo's is number two. It's hard. It's hard to argue with either one of these.
How about this, Paul and Mitch? We went to Portillo's. Dustin and Sweetelson went with us. It was 3 years ago? Was it 2021 or 2022?
3-4 years ago. Yeah,
I think it was 21, wasn't it? We flew down to Long Beach, and Patrick McLaughlin picked us up, and we went to Portillo's. You guys have never been there. I used to go there almost every day when I lived downtown Chicago. Paul Howard, I've never seen the guy's eyes so big.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. A+.
And by the way, Patrick McLaughlin, who drove us over there, how about this? He went to Portillo's 42 days in a row in 2005. He's a psycho.
Legend.
Huh?
He's a legend.
And he had some of those days he had to drive an hour each way to get there from his home.
Yeah.
How about that? That's a commitment. Dedication.
Oh, my God.
Yep. It gets better and better and better, though, because 2 weeks ago I had the chicken sandwich for the first time, and it was awesome. So with the Italian beef and sausage baptized, the fries, the onion rings, the chocolate cake shake. It's a home run. I got the shake, and then I got the slice to go as well. Damn, it's good. And I know TMI Ozzy goes once a week and gets the hot dog. 2 dogs and the fries.
I love the hot dog there, Chicago style.
Yeah.
So, Matt, how would you compare the chocolate cake shake and the dessert at Portillo's to that of the ice cream at Culver's?
Culver's a little bit better. The frozen custard at Culver's, so many different options. It was a little bit, like I said, I was there Saturday. I tried a few different things. The Culver's menu is just a little bit deeper. It's the deepest one in fast food. I think you made the same comment. It's the deepest menu in fast food. Everything you have, aside from that nasty broccoli, is going to be good. That's why Culver's ranks number one for me. Ice cream options, frozen custard options, whatever you want to call it, a little bit better at Culver's. The menu's deeper. That's the difference in number one and number two. And again, there might be weeks where I feel like I like Portillo's a little bit better. But overall, when I graded this out, the power rating came out to 5.5 for Culver's and 44 for Portillo's, and that's the difference.
All right, so those people just tuning in right now, again, Matt Youmans here with his last dance at the drive-thru. Can we put up the photo, by the way, when Matt was covering the Chicago Bulls back during the last dance? And you were, look at this, a young buck back then by the name of Matt Youmans.
In my 20s.
In your 20s. Michael Magnificent, one more time, 6-shooter. And you were in Salt Lake for that game.
I wrote that headline, too. Do you like the headline?
Did you really?
Yeah.
How often would you write a headline and the paper would say, that's good, I like it?
Well, we would send in suggested headlines on every column or story we wrote at that point, and I sent that in. 6-shooter just came to me while I was watching the game. And I thought, damn, I still look at that today, and I said, that's a damn good headline, isn't it?
Strong. Strong, buddy.
And Michael Jordan should have retired after he hit that shot in Salt Lake City, Game 6, in June 1998. I think it was June 14th or somewhere around there. He should have retired, and that's why this is called The Last Dance at the drive-thru, because I'm going to retire.
Are you sure?
This is it. This is retirement.
People in 2028, we're not going to be saying, boy, Matt lost his fastball here with the rankings.
Don't want that to happen, Mitch. You don't want to stay too long.
Look at this. This is how, how long ago is this? This goes back to 2023. They had a McRib counter for you when they brought it back. Now, do you have any, that was number one. Do you have any idea how many you whacked down in the winter of 2023?
I think you got up into the 50s. You see, now the McRib's only around for about a month.
They sent you a box, though, right?
We got it right here. We got it here. We got the McRib box.
There you go.
McDonald's sent me a gift box. It was had a golf towel and all sorts of stuff in it. And I appreciated McDonald's sending that. That was great.
That's really cool of them.
Sure.
Yeah. How many times?
Never get rid of the McRib. It'd be a major mistake if McDonald's does that.
This flew by. We haven't even gotten to our top 10 yet. So you can hang around if you'd like to grade our top 10. For those, how many times do you eat fast food a day?
3 to 5 times a day.
No utensils at your house. It's all plastic silverware.
That's correct.
It's
paper plates.
Paper plates.
Don't do dishes.
You've never used your dishwasher?
I don't have dishes.
You don't have dishes?
No.
Last time you called in sick?
I got cups like this Freddy's cup right here.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, huh?
Last time you called in sick?
Never.
Think about that.
I am proud of that. 30 years,
You have to be,
full-time
my
employment.
God.
I've never taken one sick day, never missed a day of work.
All right, so Matt's going to grade our top 10, and we'll give out some best bets in pocket plays coming up next.
DC politicians want to enact harmful credit card mandates that could take away your cash back and rewards points. Perks that stretch your budget and make life a little easier. Losing these benefits means less money for your family's everyday essentials like gas and groceries. The perks you rely on could disappear, leaving you with higher costs and fewer options. Tell Congress to guard your card and oppose the Durbin-Marshall credit card mandates.
Paid for by Electronic Payments Coalition.
The guy has an algorithm to determine the winner of any given college basketball game.
Someone gives you 10,000 to 1 on anything. You take it. Take it. Take it.
I'll bet you $20 I can get you gambling before the end of the day. No way. I'll give you 3 to 1 odds. Nope. 5 to 1. Nope. 10 to 1. You're out.
All right. The play from this is Saturday morning. Gave it out yesterday. Can't get enough, Matt. League One soccer. Luton Town, Peterborough United over 2.5. Remember, Peterborough was on that great run last year with the overs, 1-0 so far in the season. And tomorrow, let's get ahead of this. This is going to move. First half's going to move. I know that. Panthers first quarter against the Browns. -0.5. Plus 105.
Bye, Pauly. Good luck. From last night, we documented the A's loss earlier. It was a perfect game, actually, from Springs through 5. And they had 7 runners on between innings 3 and 5. Couldn't get one home.
Yeah.
And then top of the 6th, leadoff home run. That's the way it goes, though. Baseball's tough to win. Kurt's over, no good. Padres did get there with the Yurfee. Diamondbacks actually scored. So that was a winner. And tonight, I'm on the under in this Raiders-Seahawks preseason game in the NFL at 37.5.
Yeah, let's go. Get the G-Bank Visa Signature credit card today, built with sports bettors in mind. While most credit cards treat sports books and gaming transactions as cash advances, even when you're using your own money, G-Bank treats them as regular purchases. No cash advance fee, saving you 3 to 5% on every deposit. Plus, you earn a 1% cash back on all eligible sportsbook and gaming transactions. 2% cash back on everything else you buy. Apply now. VSiN.com/GBank. VSiN.com/GBank.
All right, now it's time for our top 10. Pauly, you eat fast food more than I do. You love it. I love a lot of these spots as well. How did you break it down this year in the top 10?
Yeah, it was tough. I think I like Popeyes. I think I was a little high on them. I got to go Freddy's in there. But in any event, I'm also down on the fries at In-N-Out, but it's still a spectacular burger. And they can rock and roll in that drive-thru. They get you in and out. Number 10. Popeyes, number 9. McDonald's, number 8. Big fan of A&W. Goes back to my childhood. And again, thanks for the gifts, Matt. But it's unfortunate that there's so few locations. A big riser here. I'm buying what they're selling. Huey Magoo's. And I was always a big fan of Raising Cane's, but Huey Magoo's right down the street. Awesome. Chick-fil-A 4, Culver's 3, Deep Menu, Shake Shack number 2. And again, I'm just blown away. And now the big news here that Portillo's is serving breakfast. This is a game changer. Portillo's number 1.
All right. I think we all had Portillo's number 1 last year, did we not?
How do you have Raising Cane's ahead of Huey Magoo's? Huh? Come on.
Well, that's been a mainstay, I think, for Pauly. I don't want to speak for him, but you've been going there like consistently for 20 years?
I've only had Huey a couple times, and I got to get back to you on who has the better fries.
But, it's Huey Magoo's.
Yeah, absolutely
okay.
It is.
Okay, but I'm a big fan of the soda, and also the extra toast, no slaw as well.
Soda?
Soda.
Yeah, yeah. Well, remember Carl says the best Coke is at McDonald's.
It is.
It's how they make it.
There's no doubt about that.
It's sneaky good soda, also at Raising Cane's. And I go back years with the box combo meal.
All right. Matt, what's your biggest, problem with his list?
I don't think you can possibly have Cane's ahead of Huey's.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, no problems there. Like I said, I think all three of us agree your top 3 in some order is going to be Culver's, Portillo's, Shake Shack, right? That's your big 3.
Uh-huh.
Right?
I'll do Huey's
Just
next
depends.
couple of days.
I'll tell you what, if you did this next year or the year after this, Huey Magoo's would have a good shot to be a top 5 franchise.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
They're in my top 10. Mm-hmm. I have them, I think it was number 10 overall. There you go. Walkable from here. Again, once they start to blow up and explode a little bit more, people are going to know what we're talking about.
By the way, no Raising Cane's in Mitch's top 10.
No. And we're getting this too from like East Coasters listening. This is from Phil. Love the rankings, a lot of fun. But for us out here, no Zippies, Portillo's, Culver's, many others. I feel like I'm being punished. We understand that. I mean, it's unfortunate that all these locations are not like in every single neighborhood.
That's why the West Coast is the best coast.
There you go.
Yeah.
West Side.
Look, McDonald's has to be on my list, as I said previous segment. Best fries, period. I love them. I crave a good taco all the time. So as long as this is a fast food top 10 for me, I have to have a taco place in here. Like there are spots. There's a spot out here called Roberto's. I've been to 1,000 times. They used to have the best deal in the entire world, like a $4 or $5 burrito. I can't call it. That's not fast food. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Right. How about Tacos El Gordo? Would you count that as fast food?
No, I would not.
I would not either.
No. So if we had Taco John's out here, I would have that ahead of Taco Bell.
Right.
But Taco Bell, again, sucked me back in with the grilled chicken cheesy burrito. I like it. They need to bring back the caliente menu because I like spicy stuff. They had it a couple months ago. No longer there. It's awesome. Jersey Mike's, I'm a big fan of the oil vinegar that they put on there. And they have several subs that I like.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A has to remain in the top 5, top 10. There's 6 for me, so top 10. Drive-through. It's still it's all chicken, yes, but like
the breakfast is awesome.
That's the thing.
Damn, the breakfast is good.
That breakfast burrito, when you get it double chicken, no potatoes, phenomenal.
Speak.
In-N-Out, I got to tell you, I don't buy the overrated stuff about In-N-Out. I like it a lot. Look, in a perfect world, I would have Culver's and Portillo's 1 and 1A. Can't do it because we don't have either one of them out here. I haven't been to Portillo's since last July, so I can't have it number 1 or number 2. But here's the thing, and I said this to you in the analysis of Portillo's. I love it so much, I would love to invest if they would ever come out to Las Vegas. Would love to. I think it would print money. I have Capriotti's number 3. And I'm also a big sub sandwich guy. I go there, I look at the menu, it takes me 5 minutes to decide what I want. You said you don't think it's a deep menu. I do. I love that.
Their subs are great, but you can't have a sub place that high, though, I think.
Oh, yeah, you can. Sure you can. Why can't you? No?
It's just a sub.
Well, where does this criteria come from? But here's the deal about Capriotti's.
Nick Bogdanovich, veteran Vegas odds maker. He loves Capriotti's.
Yeah.
Some people will only get the Bobby.
Right.
Because it's that Thanksgiving sub.
I love the Capastrami.
I never get the Bobby. They have too many other things to order on the menu. I put Culver's number 2. Again, deepest in the game. Here's how deep it is. Jeff Davis here at Circa recently had it. He reached out and says, you guys are right about Culver's. First time he ever had it. Called it a home run. And he had the pork loin sandwich. I didn't even know that was on the menu.
I didn't either.
And he loved it. So that tells you how good Culver's is. And I put a premium on burgers this year because in the back of my mind, I think when people have fast food on the mind, I think they crave burgers more than anything else. Sure. I might be wrong with that. And Shake Shack has the best burger in the game right now. I love it. Every bite is so good.
Yep.
I would think you've got to love the Butterburger at Culver's, though, don't you?
Oh, it's very good, but Shake Shack is better. But again, if they had a Culver's on Fremont Street, it'd be number 1 with a bullet. You know?
We got a lot of comments coming in. Mitch, I'm going to be doing the show with you tomorrow. We can recap some of this. But I thought this one I had to mention right now. Scott Sanders was on your show a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Scott Sanders' wife and her mom are in Miami in the ICU unit watching this show, and they love it. How about that?
Wow.
Best wishes sent out to Scott Sanders' wife and mom there.
Yeah, no question.
God bless.
Yep.
Also got a message here from a friend from Fresno who says, I completely agree with you. Popeyes stinks.
Oh, come on.
Stinks.
Who sent that in? That's crazy. Come on. That's outrageous. The chicken sandwich. That is outrageous.
Let me ask you this. What else is good? I don't know because I haven't been there in a long time. What else is good at Popeyes besides
the biscuits, the
bee's Cajun knees. Fish.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the best thing.
Cajun fish.
The Cajun fish is the best thing at Popeyes.
I like their mashed potatoes.
Spicy fried chicken.
Okay. Tenders are good. Oh, boy.
The food's okay. It's okay. I never said it was terrible. I just, it takes so long to get your food, you can't even call Popeyes fast food.
Okay.
Slow motion food.
The entire
Go through
column.
the drive-through. It takes a half
Is it
hour.
that bad?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't had an experience like that. Okay, teach his own.
The entire column, all the rankings, Matt's exquisite column. His writing is absolutely fantastic, as always, on this bad boy. Available right now on vsin.com. I implore you to check it out tonight. And this is it, riding off into the sunset. If you were to, let's say you came back next year and said, okay, I'll do it one more time. Do you think Huey Magoo's would be the biggest riser next year?
I can't say biggest because he can't move so far from number 11, right?
Yeah,
but
true.
I think that Huey Magoo's got a great shot to be a top 5. And again, people who are watching us or listening to us in the South, they know about Huey Magoo's. They know how good it is.
How much do you trust Mike North, King of Chicago, with his rankings? See, number 6, he's spot on. Any independent hot dog stand in Chicago.
I actually listed your guys' top 10. Paul Stone, Krista Bear-Fleeka, Mike North. It's all in the column. Great detail. I put everything into great detail in the column. Check it out at vsin.com. Any questions you have should be answered in there. And Mitch, you and I can talk about more on the Friday show, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Great job, Michelle, by the way, and the guys behind the glass.
Fantastic today,
Michelle with the graphics. And
that graphic, by the way, looks like the family truckster that Clark Griswold drove across the country to Wally World, doesn't it? It's not my real car.
Where are you stopping for a bite to eat when you leave here?
Boy, I don't know. It's been worked on this thing all night to try to crank this thing out. Stopped at McDonald's on the way in. I would say there's a pretty good chance I might just walk over to Huey Magoo's right
there
after
you go.
the show.
All right.
Excellent. That was fantastic, Matt. Thank you. And back on the show with me tomorrow. Pauly, have a good day off. Stay tuned. Prime time next for 4 hours. Good luck betting tonight.